It is Saturday, July 27th, 2024. I just rode the GSX-8S up to the Park Creek trailhead. And part of my goal here is to get a little higher and get some views of smoke from the Park Creek fire, which is burning from the northeast edge of Chico and has burned over 300,000 acres so far. They have 0% containment on it and expect it to grow much larger. So it is currently the 12th largest wildfire in California history, but it's expected to get much, much larger. And I'm looking down into the valley at the smoke. And that smoke is from the park fire. It's pretty much going south and a little bit easterly, so it really hasn't hit the town of Mt Shasta that bad. And it's still quite pretty up here. It's going to warm up, but at the moment it's kind of chilly. And of course I always have to get the motorcycle in there. Still for sale. If you look at Craigslist, I've lowered the price to $6,500. If you look at Cycle Trader, I left it at $7,000. So if you don't look at multiple sources, I'd love it if somebody on Cycle Trader said they wanted to buy it. And I don't know how low I'm willing to go, because I'm thinking in a way, if I keep the bike over the winter and have the V-Strom, it'd be kind of interesting to do some back-to-back comparisons of the two motorcycles. I know it's got the same motor, same quick shifter, a lot of the same drive modes and traction modes and so forth, but it's going to feel very different, I'm sure of that. The motor's going to feel very good, but the feel of the bike, you know, it's a bigger, heavier bike, longer wheelbase. My wife hasn't ridden with me on a motorcycle in years, and we looked at a V-Strom in Santa Rosa when we were down in the Bay Area helping our kids move into a new house. And so I sat on it, and she didn't say anything then, but she told me that, you know, she's having second thoughts about riding with me, and if we got that V-Strom, she might take some rides. It would be a pretty good two-up motorcycle. We will see. I think on the way down, there was a spot that showed the smoke and showed Mt Shasta too. Yesterday, when we were driving home from a market trip to Yreka, California, we went over the Black Butte summit on the interstate. We could see a pyrocumulus cloud off to the south, which was caused by the park fire. And I can't see it off of this road, and I don't know if there's going to be any place where I can stop as I go back over that Black Butte summit on the interstate to get a picture of it, but it's rather impressive. And I don't know, a little spooky, very Armageddon-ish. You kind of feel like the end of the world, but that's the reality of living in the West. Okay, I'm starting to ride back now, and I just went a little ways from that trailhead, and I'm going to stop every now and then and take some pictures as the view kind of changes and opens up of the smoky area. So this is the first one. I think I found was probably going to be my best view of the smoke with Mt Shasta out there in the distance. Now, Black Butte, when I go over that Black Butte summit on the interstate, I don't think I'm going to have a good place to stop to get a better view of this, but if I do, I will. And it would be to the south to see maybe see the pyrocumulus cloud.